What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a quick little video. I just wanted to get this out tonight while I was still up before I forgot. This week's gonna be a little bit different. I know I'm uploading this. I'm double uploading on a Sunday, which is uploading on a Sunday in general is pretty rare, unless it's a caffeine and octane vlog usually, which I'll get into that here in a minute. Um, but I'm gonna go through today's this week's stuff that's going on. It's been a pretty interesting week. So, as you guys all know, the Florida trip is this week, but we're not leaving till Wednesday. So today or tomorrow and Tuesday will be spent doing vlogs here in Georgia before I go down to Florida. So um, a lot of things are going down. First off, tomorrow we'll be doing a bowling vlog again. If you remember, I did a video go-karts and bowling with the boys, which was the Horizon Tourcast video. Tomorrow I'll be bowling with my family and Michael. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. It's pretty weird that me and him have spent so much time together the last few days. We're literally, um, I went with him out. I went out with him Wednesday or Tuesday, one of the two. Whenever we went to go look at the green Jeep, um, and that was because he was looking at a car. And he was like, "Hey, why don't you come along?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I did. And the uh, then I went one day without seeing him, I think. Then Friday, I think it was. So yeah, I think Wednesday we went and saw the Jeep. Then Thursday I didn't see him at all. Friday um, is when I went out with him, or I took him to see the Taurus, because that's when, and the Fusion, which is when I filmed Car Shopping Part 2. Saturday is when that video went up. Saturday is when we went and got the Taurus, and today was Caffeine and Octane. So I mean, we spent 3 days together for the last and it was more that that's just how it played out. It wasn't that we had planned that. Had I not helped him out Friday with finding a car, he would have never gotten the Taurus on Saturday, and we probably wouldn't have gone to Caffeine and Octane today. So that's 3 days that wouldn't have happened if one thing didn't work out. So definitely that's the reason why it's nothing but that. So I know a lot of you guys were thinking all sorts of other stupid stuff, but anyway, we're here on my website, so this is something I rarely ever show. Um, but I'll get back into this in a second. So the rest of this week, anyway, Monday will be the bowling vlog with Michael and my family. Tuesday, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. We haven't really gotten a plan set up for Tuesday just yet. Wednesday, we're leaving to Florida. I'll be filming that, of course. My plan for the daily vlogs when I'm in Florida, I plan on either having them up the night of or the day after. So Monday's vlog will either be a Monday night or Monday or Tuesday. Which will be kind of ignore my usual upload schedule. Usually my upload schedule is 12 p.m. or 12 noon and 1 in the afternoon. So, that's going to definitely screw around my upload schedule a little bit. I'm only going to be single uploading this week. Um, I've I've ran out. Well, I've got a couple of truck reviews I could do for ATS I could work on this, so this might be up during the week. But so far, it's looking like this will be a single upload kind of week. So a lot of cool stuff happening while we're down there. So first things first, all that's done. All right, let's get to the website. So, a lot of you guys who don't know, I keep this in the description of my videos. My website, roasttires.weebly.com. You guys can see it obviously here, uh, highlighted there. It's an old black oval logo, as I like to call it. I kept it strictly for use on the website. So, as you guys can clearly see by now, if you follow me on Twitter or check my channel pretty frequently, I do have a new logo as well. So, I'm going to give you guys a tour on the website. There's some info about me, college student. I updated that. Talking about my Asperger's syndrome. When I met that dude in blue is the picture I used and the stuff. Of course, you've got the car page, um, which includes a picture. So, of course, is my old car, my first car, the Kia Spectra 5. If I can, I'll link it in the top right corner of the video of this video, the original video I did on the Kia, my face reveal at 15 subscribers, and when I showed off the Kia for the first time. So, and then of course the Sport Track, which I drive now. They both have links to their respective Wheelwell profiling kind of stuff, and a read more section, which might give a bit of a different profile. So you click on it, it'll take you to Wheelwell, where you guys can see my cars over on Wheelwell. Um, Pretty cool stuff. And then the read more will take you to kind of a build story on the truck or the Kia, whichever one you want to check out. This is on the slideshow as well, so pictures I have of the Sport Track. I haven't updated this, I don't think yet. So it's got all the things and stuff like that. It's got all the stuff I have planned. And yes, that is happening soon. Once I ever get the money from my parents and stuff, I plan on getting these two things finally figured out and this getting done as well. As you can see, it's got all the other stuff already listed on here. These have yet to be installed either. I have these on the website because I thought I'd have them done by the time people started noticing the website. So we're going to move on over to the roast tire section, which was just kind of a show off into my channel. Um, a whole thing about a whole history of my channel. One of my featured video I did, which was the top 5 highlights of 2016. That's going to stay until 2017 ends. So my competitive gaming records in Pokemon and Forza. As you can see, I'm 0-2 in Pokemon still. I haven't competed in about 6 years. So hopefully this upcoming, obviously I can't do it now, but hopefully next year I'll be back into competing if I get interested. So car clubs, that's my affiliations page. Car clubs. So I'm associated with Medusa Motorsports. I work as a primary editor for the YouTube channel that is coming soon. Me and my cousin talked about this at the time I made this on my website, Caffeine and Octane. In case you did not know, I actually am one of the ambassadors for Caffeine and Octane. I strangely haven't been getting the emails from them lately. It's not like you're hired. It's not like you have to go through an interview and are hired to be an ambassador or anything. You literally just show up and they ask you to be an ambassador. You're like, okay, sure. And of course, this is a new one. This is the main purpose behind this video. Drift for Becky. Now, I mentioned the other day on my Twitter page, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, please go ahead and go do that. It's the quickest way to keep up with the channel. I mentioned wanting to build an RC drift car. And the reason I got inspiration for this from Adam LZ's drift car RC thingy that he's got, K-Pop RC's car, and a couple other channels I've watched that had really cool RC drift cars. And I was thinking maybe building my own. And the car I've chosen for inspiration was originally a Salady, which you don't know what that is. It's a Nissan Silvia front end on a 180 SX hatch. But I decided in the long run, I want to search for an Alteza or IS300 or GS300 or Aristo kind of setup or a Toyota Soarer, Lexus SC300, something like that. Bodywork for the car. It goes through the whole idea of Drift for Becky, which is an awareness group for RC drift enthusiasts that are planning on holding events throughout Paulding and Douglas County, which are like the closest counties to me. It's nonprofit, and any event venues and refreshments are out of pocket by me and the staff. So once I get everything situated, I'll have an event started soon. Once I get my own car built, I might be talking to Michael. We might run these together. I doubt Michael will want to build a car for it, but it'd be really cool for him to just be there and help out. I'll have to talk to him. I'll talk to a lot of people about it. And the plan is to get T-shirts made as well for it once we start doing events. I'll show you guys the logo in a second so you guys can get an idea of what the shirts might look like. All money raised from the entry fees will go to a breast cancer charity. Now, we haven't decided on this yet. We don't have a specific fondness for a certain charity, for a specific one that we want to donate to for sure. It'll be strictly this charity. Me and my mom are going to talk about it a little bit more and get an idea for which one we're going to go with. I started this for breast cancer, but since my grandmother, if you guys don't remember that whole video series, and plus the recent Why I Kept Roast Tires video, my grandmother, my mom's mom, lost a battle with cancer 7 months ago. In fact, tomorrow, the 3rd, is I want to say, 5th month since. And I wanted to have a Lexus GS350 review up tomorrow, but I never got a chance to get around to getting to my grandparents and filming the car. They weren't in town today, so obviously that didn't work out. And plus, me and Michael were actually on that side of town on the way back, so we could have easily just gone over there and filmed it. But one, Michael wasn't down for it, and two, my family wasn't even in town. So yeah, she lost a battle with metastatic breast cancer and stuff. With my great grandmother and my great great grandmother having it as well, meaning my mother and sister carry the genes for it. So basically, it's a trait. It's a woman trait in my family. So my mom's already looking into ways to combat and lower her risk as well as my sister is looking into it as well, I believe. So I decided to start this group in honor of my late and very missed grandmother, and it's also why I chose a Lexus or Toyota platform as the car I'm going to use for the RC drift build. In case you didn't know, my grandmother had a very big fondness for Lexus. She owns several Lexuses throughout her lifetime. She actually is the only member of my family to have ever driven a 2JZ as a daily driver. And I say that because she had a GS300 that ran on a 2JZ. So she's the only person in my family who's driven a 2J. besides my mom, who's driven that car as well. So obviously, she had a good taste in cars. So now we're going to go to the official Drift for Becky page. Okay, that's just a notification. Oh, it's on my computer. Okay, so here we go. Drift for Becky, as stated on my affiliations page, is an RC drift group raising awareness of breast cancer. So the plan is to have an entry fee, which is what's going to be the donations for the cancer charity. It'll be $10 for drivers and $5 for spectators, and that money will go straight to our breast cancer charity. Again, going through the kind of talk about my grandmother being the inspiration for the group again, which excited me to pick an IS300 Altez out of as my RC builds. And here is the logo, the pink with the white and black lettering. As pink for breast cancer and black was one of her favorite colors to my knowledge. Um, and yeah, so we'll be working on some t-shirts and stuff for the events whenever we get started around to it. But so that's really all I really wanted to show you guys, was kind of a tour on my website now that I've really done a little bit of work to it. And I wanted to introduce you guys to the Drift for Becky project and what I plan on doing with it. And of course, giving you guys a rundown what this upcoming week's going to be like for videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. I know it was kind of clumsy, but I'm literally filming this at 9:30 at night right now, and trying to get this out before 10 or 11. Anyway, guys, thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.